Alrighty. Let me. Do I have everything? Is everything set up correctly? I feel like it is. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the RedSkyBox Studios. My name is Fabio, and as always, I'm a self-teaching indie developer, and we're building a game. Right now, I'm a little bit rushed because, well, I'm not on my regular time. I had some stuff to do, so you know what it is, right? You know what it is, and you know what's gonna be. Well, what it's gonna be is what we're gonna do, and what we're gonna do is start building on our little world game, whatever. Today, I just wanted to get into some building, right? I already was on some building. Hold on, let me open it up. Why do you have an old sock hanging off your dryer? Oh, it's not an old drawer. It's not an old sock. Wait. That's what you meant, right? That's a what's up, by the way? That's a piece of cloth, because that thingy, that drawer. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, that thing is broken. Like, there's used to be a magnet in there, and if we stick that piece of cloth into that, then that thing won't open. That's why. Good, now it's in the background. Yeah. Well, we had like a different thingy on there, but it didn't work. So, gotta get creative, right? What's up, Stacy? Welcome. Good morning. It's still morning. We could still call it this morning. How you guys doing? And girls, how you girls and guys? How's everybody doing? Damn. I'm switching over, right? I just came out of a stuff I had to do, so I Gotta get my brain all wired up. Gotta get all ready. I made me some new coffee because I haven't had enough, right? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you're about to go get a new hand. Well, not a new hand. They're gonna fix your finger, right? Thumb. They're gonna fix your thumb. I'm warm in here. All right. Let's get ready, because we need to do some work here. Because that's what we really need to do, right? I have said right so many times right now. Right. That's not gonna work. I was working on this building already. I feel like we could make a bunch of these, right? Just some simple houses or something. I feel like it's a house. It's like a richer people house or so. We can have some fun with it. Let's select these bottom lines here. What happens if we... No, that doesn't work. Well, you want me to talk about the chat control? You want me to talk about the whole Discord situation? I can tell you some insights about it. I mean, let's face the facts a bit here, right? We got some big things happening, or at least that's what they say, right? On Discord, they want to put in the European, whatever it's called, identification thingy. I feel like that's what you had, right? Like having to put your ID on the internet. I can tell you already that that's not gonna work. They're not gonna be able to either monitor that, but it's also not working on privacy reasons, right? But what there are, where this is actually coming from, and that's what I can tell you more, is everybody knows Roblox, right? Everybody knows on Roblox there are a bunch of PDFs. Yeah, there are a bunch of PDF files there. I don't think chat control it's already there. I mean, the law already monitors whatever you say, right? And you already signed it off, like you should have read the terms of service. Google is tapping in your phone already. They listen to what you say. They show you ads. Why? If you talk about McDonald's, you'll get an ad if you walk past a McDonald's. They know already everything about you. I mean, ChatGPT is trained on your WhatsApp, your emails. Google is trained on your WhatsApp and emails and all that stuff, right? Since it became Meta, it's already signed away. So I guess chat control doesn't really apply. I mean, it does apply, but I don't know. It's a fun thing, right? Because everybody uses those free, if it's free, you're the product, but it uses those free platforms and expect like, yeah, but they made it just for me, because no, they made it to make money, and the law will use it against you, I guess, sorta. Depends on your use case. I mean, back in the day, I used to be super scared of that stuff, right? I mean, with my background, I had a reason to. But most of the people that are afraid of these things, and now I'm stepping on a little bit of thin ice here, because I know privacy is really important, right? I know the fact that your privacy and whatever you do, like whatever you do is the. I mean, whatever you do online, you should just realize that it's not private. Like, everything you say is not private. Everything you do isn't private. It's never been, right? Everybody had like the illusion it's private. Because, check it out. I will read into it. I hardly try to get into those really big topics because, well, I've been deep, right? I've been down the rabbit hole so far that I knew all the shit that would happen way before it happened. But I realized like there's nothing you can do about it. There is something you can do about it and stop using the services. If not, then you cannot have your cake and eat it too, right? It doesn't work like that. That's just the thing it is. I mean, you can't use Facebook and expect them not to sell your data. Like, every time you go on to... onto something, it's giving you the pop-up, right? It's giving you the pop-up when you click on a website, it's giving you the warning, the cookie warning. I mean, that's just the way it is. And that's what the cookie warning actually is. People think it's like, oh, it's for that. No, that's it. They use your data. They use whatever you say. They use all that stuff. So I feel like that chat control thing is just another... Well, it's not a scare tactic, but it's more like... This is weird. Hold on. I'm not gonna do that because that's gonna cause me an issue. Okay. What was I... like, it's more like because someone figured it out that those things happen, right? And once they figured it out, once they have figured it out, that someone made a post about it and some news site saw that people clicked on it, so they made more posts about it and more people picked it up. It's like snowball. It happens with every big news article. Look at that list that's published, right? Everybody knows what we're talking about here. Nothing's gonna change about the fact. If there was gonna change something, it would have already happened. Like, people are gonna comment about it, people are gonna speak about it, people are gonna make videos about it. Even me is speaking about it right now. As long as you keep on using the services, as long as you keep on living on the platforms, as long as you keep buying... as long as you keep on using or buying or whatever, those things never go away. Like, and also you're kind of forced to do so, right? So it's just making choices. Like, do you want personalized ads? Then have personalized ads, use the service. If you don't want that, then stay off it, right? I mean, I got off Instagram, I got off all the social media networks. I even try to stay off YouTube, which is difficult because there's a lot of content on there which I like. I rather watch a bunch of long form content than I watch shorts, right? Because, well, it's just bad for your brain. So I choose to not use them. But if you like using it, then you have to also agree with the ad blocker. Yeah, but it's not only the ads, right? It's everything. Like, whatever you do online is creating a digital profile. Like, you're leaving breadcrumbs all over the place, right? And it's a digital profile. So companies buy that profile. Companies buy, like, oh, someone who, I don't know, likes cake. The algorithm collects if you watch a lot of tracker blockers and such. You could use those, but again, it's gonna quite ruin the experience because they know how to get around those things, right? So let's say you use an ad blocker on YouTube, then, well, YouTube's just gonna break you. It's gonna either block the videos you're watching or whatever. I mean, it's just a choice you have to make. Like, and if you're not a big business person or a super criminal or whatever, you should care about what you put online, but that's your own, like, your own, how do you call it, responsibility, right? Nah, you know what the thing is? They're never able to either use that information or store that information. You gotta think, like, they have the possibility to do this, right? They already have since WhatsApp. Let's use WhatsApp as a what you call it, as an example. Since WhatsApp has been taken over by Meta, your data is already swooped away. I mean, ChatGPT isn't, let's say ChatGPT, but it's also Google, it's also all the other big programs. OpenAI is what I meant, not ChatGPT. All those companies, they buy whatever you're putting in WhatsApp. They're not reading your messages. No, they're reading your keyboard, whatever you're typing, and they put those things together, and that creates the sentence you send. That way, they're not reading your messages, but they are already collecting your data. this happened a lot. What do you think? Like, if you speak a lot with ChatGPT or use a lot of Google AI or use a lot of AI in general, why do you think it knows how you speak or how you use your terminology? Isn't it because the way you spoke to chat is the way your digital profile is, right? So that's the way that works. And again, it doesn't really matter if the government is able to read your messages, because they already are. It's dependent on what you do on those messages. Like, if I, for instance, would send a message to my girlfriend like, I need some coffee, they're not gonna do shit with it, right? They're not even gonna save that. You know why? If you do save that image, that's data they have to store, data they have to do. All that data of nonsense, no sense, whatever you want to call it, all that bullshit, they're not able to store that. That's gonna cost them so much money. That's never gonna work. But they are able to read the messages of a criminal if they get the allowance to. I mean, and that's what this is about, right? That's why they causing this scary, whatever you want to call it. See, that's the thing. That's exactly like, that's exactly what you could think would happen. But you have like let's say England, right? In England, you're not allowed to say certain things because that might get you arrested. That could work, but that couldn't work here because we are protected by those laws. But you have to think like the way they want to apply those laws. And now I'm getting a little bit on thin ice here because it's difficult to explain it. But, and this is a big but, see, they're going to try to censor anything anyway. And they're gonna try to nibble at free speech online, anything, anyway. I mean, that's just what they do. It's the force of control. It's just the way they do it. You have to understand that for them to apply such a rule, the general public also has to agree with the rule. Otherwise, the rule wouldn't be applied, right? So if you, for instance, well, let's use your example. If you, for instance, want to ban yellow undies, then yeah, gotta have all the other people to also agree with it. Like, let's say a couple years ago we had like a thingy happen, right? Everybody could remember that. That was a time where they were able to control the people to apply their laws. Whatever side you're on in that quarter, like, that's just the way it is. You cannot just use some random example right now. It doesn't work anymore because people are already seeing through like most of the things they try and they apply. So they have to do a real sneaky. But let's say you're a criminal. That's different. Yeah. We could go into the if voting is really real, and we could go into all that stuff, and we could, you know, at the end of the day, they're all corrupt. They're all been put there by some rich bankers. They're all been put there by, you know, the whole political system, either in Europe, either in America, either in whatever freaking country you're in. It's power. It's corruption. Those are just the way it is. And we can we'll never be able to get rid of it. We'll never be able to get a cleaner version of this because, well, once you give someone that power is gonna get corrupted because it's just the way it is. If you don't have this, you're gonna get communism, and if we get communism, then we're also stuck, right? It doesn't work either. If you want to get it on the other side, you're gonna get socialism, and that, well, we kind of learned 80 years ago or something that didn't work either. So it doesn't matter which system, it doesn't matter who's in charge, it doesn't matter all those things. Those don't care. Those don't matter. It's just the way it is. The way you're able to control your life and take control of your life for most instances is just take control of your life. The way I do it And this is a tough one because I've been, well, like I said, I've been digging deep, right? I know every little, let's just call it lizard in the whole, like I knew all the shit that came out right now. That I knew that before, well, almost. Only the people that were really going deep into into that world, they knew, and they already been saying it, right? We doesn't matter. The thing is, like, you're the only one who has control over your life. They can tell you whatever to do, right? They can tell you whatever to move. They can tell you they control you every move. As long as there's not a gun to your head, you're free to go. And it's a tough one because it also means everybody else is free. Everybody else has the freedom to do whatever they want. Even though they tell you you're not having it, even though they tell you they control you by so-called news media, by so-called all the other stuff, like they say, yeah, we're gonna monitor all your chats. If you look at it, how... Except if you're a drug dealer, right? Except if you're a terrorist who wants to blow up a bridge. Honestly, I don't care if they monitor those people. Like, and I get the freedom of... what you call it, the freedom of whatever freedom you think you have online. You don't, but whatever you have online, yeah, it's fake. No, this is exactly what they want you to believe, right? If you don't want all that, you could just leave the system. You can take a car, you can ride pretty much across every border you want. Like, not all borders are bordered. You can just get somewhere in the woods and live there. Ain't nobody gonna tell you you're not allowed to. The world we're living in right now has been created to force you into those paths. And even if you follow those paths, you're able to live free. It's just dependent on how you're trying to deal your life. It's or let's say what kind of restrictions you give yourself. Let's just put it like that. I mean, you gotta work. It's just something, you gotta be productive for this society to work. Dependent, like how deep you go into the woods or whatever you want, right? If you live in the woods, you don't cause harm to anyone, and you're not on someone else's own property, like person-owned, not government-owned, person-owned. I mean, ain't nobody gonna tell you. Yeah, maybe if you're on some power plant ground or whatever, you're gonna get kicked out, but ain't nobody gonna tell you if you're going to the fucking woods of Russia or something. Canada, wherever you want to go. Ain't nobody gonna tell you you're not allowed to live there. Ain't nobody gonna come there. It's just we have been created to stay within this whole society. And again, it depends, tomato. I mean, again, it's the choices you make, right? If you want, you can go to Africa and live there. And I mean, okay, maybe it's not the best option, like, but it's still a option. I mean, what I meant to say is, like, you are bound by your own choices. If you live in Europe and you're getting scared by the politics of America, for instance, that's a choice you make. I mean, you don't have to care anything about whatever that happens over there, right? You could choose to. You could choose to stay in your little news algorithm and your whatever all surrounds you, and choose to stay in all that stuff and keep that scariness all over the place. You can also choose to not look at all those things and only see the laws and rules that apply to you. And then you will learn that there aren't that many rules that apply to you. Yeah, exactly, but it doesn't care. Like, they're gonna do their corrupt little fucking dance anyway. They're not gonna be stopped. As long as you don't own a bank, then you're not of interest to them. You're just a number. I mean, you can live your own life within the rules if you create the rules for yourself, as long as you don't want to kill somebody or something. I mean, I've been living pretty freely for my take, like, pretty freely for a while. Like, ain't nobody telling me what to do. I mean, yeah, I'm bound by a passport or whatever, but I don't even have a regular passport. I don't even have a regular passport, right? I declared myself You in the first world? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Exactly. If you are in a third world or something, yeah, okay, your choice is a little bit more limited. But even there, I feel like even there you're able, except if you're in a war-torn world, right? No, I understand. Like if you live in a war-torn world, then it's probably different. Like then you have to deal with the implications, whatever the fucking word is for it. Then you have to deal with that kind of stuff, right? I mean, yeah, for me it's easy to say, but like, kinda get a lot of people are complaining about the life they're not living, and that might sound a little weird, right? And I want to really want to get into Blender before we do a lot of politics. I tend to stay out of politics, but you know, I sometimes like to talk about stuff too. But like, a lot of people live the life. Yeah, do Blender. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna do Blender in a bit. A lot of people live. This is my lessons. A lot of people live the life. Talk about living the life of someone who is not them. So if you only look to the life that applies to you, the rules those that are applying to you, then you get a lot more freedom. And I don't mean freedom in the way they created freedom. I mean freedom in the way of you are able to think freely. And for now, since we already spoke 30 minutes of politics, which I try to stay out of them. I mean, I ain't even watching stuff about that stupid list, right? But we're gonna do some blendering, because I've been really getting ready for this. I've been playing around with a lot of different things, different methods of making these buildings. Whew, finally, Blender. Okay, let me get into this thing, right? I've been going on meetings and meetings and meetings all day. Well, not meetings, but speaking. Wait, which one? Yeah, okay. Oh, I want to switch this color a little bit just to get some difference. I feel like this green is a little too green. Grayish greenish, but it kind of fits the theme too. I don't know. I do not know what I want to think about it. No, that's not gonna work either. Okay. For this thing too, right? I want to. This is just going to be a simple house, like a simple basic little housey that we can stick and have a little garden around or something. I am thinking about doing the whole building in Unreal, because I tried a little bit of it. I tried to put it in from Blender into Unreal, and I got so many stupid issues again. So I think I'm just gonna make all the buildings in Blender and just drag them manually in Unreal and create that world like as is in Unreal. Cool. All right, let me continue on, because it's already. We need to make some more adjustments to this building. I feel like we should add some thingies up top, some thingies down low. Wait, let me. What happened? Okay, cool. So let's go to the front door, I guess. Oh, no, stop doing what you were doing. Okay. And let's add a little, what is it? I wanted to call it a call sign, but it's not a call sign. Like a thingy at the door, right? Like who lives there and such. I don't know, just to fill it up a bit. Something like that. Move it down just to make it darker. Here we go. See some little details there that just make it a little bit more fancy. Get the dooring in it too. Let's give that some beautiful color there. Beautiful. These windows, they're big. I feel like we should I want to know what happens if we do this. So this is either gonna look okay, or it's gonna look a little. Nah, it's weird. Okay, what if we do the side? Just gonna be playing around a bit here. I wanna see what happens. Nope. Nope. Shift. Stop doing it. Shift D. Just. Oh, I have to. Put a bit more to the center. It's also weird. Guess we shall leave this then. Pretty big windows. My chair is cracking. Bet if I get people upset with my my little rant there. I ain't got stuff on though. Is my music even working? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Let's get back into blending. Otherwise, we will never be never finish this building, right? I don't even know what we. Oh yeah. Okay, let's say we have this, and then we're gonna add this one on E2. Enter E2. Enter. Hey, you're on 5 again. No. The cast keys are right here. I'm on 4-4, 4-4-4, 4-4-3. It's down here. Look, pretty. Still got him. No, I tried to. Yeah, the city is on 5-5, but like I said, I wanted to do that back in Blender because I wanted. It's fine. Okay, this is going to be the garage door, right? So let's get it a little bigger, and I want to open it, and I want to insert it once, pull it in, because this is either gonna be a safe house, like for the character, right? Or yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wanted to create a little, get that one and that one. Pull the whole thing out and just rotate it a bit and move it down. Let's see what happens if we do snap into the edge. Oh, gotta turn it on. Of course, it's not doing what I want. Nope. Oh, it's probably because of this. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Now we have this open, so we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's also down there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever. Here we go. I skipped one, but it's damn it. No, I gotta do it like this, otherwise my brain is not gonna let me. Here we go. That's how we create a garage door. Let's change the greenish tone to a little grayer. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna get this one, this little thingy up top. Pull it out. That's where the thing is in, right? I'm gonna move it over here. I want to get these, and these, and move them up a bit. Hit I to inset them. Offset is even, and we're gonna move this down. Now we're gonna tap it all. I feel like we need to move this one out a bit. Let's hit that. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna hit this little thingy right there and make it dark. So, got a rooftop up here. Cool. Now I want to select these two. And since we got some room here, right? I don't know, I'm thinking like, what can we What can we do with this position? Mm. Out of focus. Come on. I'm out of focus. Why is it not? It's not focusing. I should not be watching to the camera. I should just do what I do. There it is. I'm back and focused. I'm nice and sharp again. Okay, let me think. What can we apply here? I mean, it doesn't have to be applied. I feel like this roof is still a little high. Can I move it down safely? I can. Cool. See, this is better. It's because of the coffee, no drinking allowed during sessions. Yeah. Well, I should be drinking more coffee. I feel like that's the only thing that's gonna keep me. It's the only thing that's gonna keep me awake right now. I wanna select these colors and give them a slight differential there. Whatever the word is, right? Just when you're looking in, it's not the same greenish tone as the other. Whatever this part is too. Let's put that back to the greenish. Just a little bit of shading there. That's fine. See, now we got some different houses. This is also able to fill up the map like really quickly. If we can just build them like these little houses here. Little house on a prairie. Nice little house. Okay, let's think, because we need to do that's one thing I need to do, and I keep on thinking like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know. We can do something with this little line. No way, we couldn't do something with that little line there. Well, I could do this. Create a little edge there. Well, this is probably terrible for geometry, by the way, but we'll figure it out. It's gonna be fine. Oh no. It's going to be okay. Everything. No, that's not okay. Here we go. That's okay. If that's okay, then it's fine. Then it's extruded out. How long is it? Let me focus a bit more on this corner so I can see it. Yeah, it should be something like that, right? Maybe a little bit. Just a tad bit. There we go. Okay, let's just give this some fancy color too. I don't know, it needs to fit a bit. Fitbit. Let me select that one. Let me select this one so I can have it match on the same point. Match point. Oh yeah. Twitch still empty. That's fine though. Oh, I'm super busy these days, whatever the word for it is. I've been just super busy doing a lot of stuff. I'm also thinking about how we can create a little bit more of a extra content, right? Maybe some tutorials or something. I don't know. I wanted to push this a bit more, these streams and these videos and all this stuff. I don't know. Maybe this politics talk could just kill the whole channel, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I just like to chat. Just talk my ass off, right? Oh man. Okay, let's get back into it. I also wanted to make like an apartment building tower or something. We got a bunch of these, and I think we can change the colors up so we can create more of these, right? Just some Yeah, just switch up some colors, I guess. Hide this one, go into this one. Just select only the ball color there. So that's this one. Let's say we move it to the brownish. And we still got that weird tint over there. So it's probably this one too. Yeah, it's that one. So we can move it over here. And there we got another tint. Here we go. Cool. This is still green. It's... If you 3D doodle, you could talk about conspiracy. Maybe it would... Yeah, oh yeah, but... Okay. Let's say we create a topic. Let me get on the screen. Let's say we create a topic like that. I could talk about it, right? I know a lot of stuff. But then I... First of all, I have to stay on one topic. That's for one. Because y'all know me, I fly all over the place, right? I mean, I'm all over the place. So that's one thing. The other thing is, if I talk and work on the same time, it's not gonna work. So either I have to get everything prepared, which I don't mind doing. It's fine, but then I have to prepare myself a bit, right? I have to read up and all that stuff. And the question is, do I want to do that? I mean, do I want to do that? Is it worth breaking my brain over those things? I mean, I could put like the Epstein files in the title and it would attract probably a bunch of people, but then they wouldn't come here for the game, right? They wouldn't come here for the blender. They would only come here for the conspiracy. And it's fun, but is it worth it? I mean, I just talked 30 minutes about that stuff and I am still worried about whatever I said. So, yeah, exact. Yeah. I am, yeah, exactly. So, I first on just wanted to focus on Blender. And also, if I go deep into that stuff, it will attract a lot of people with opinions, and people with opinions, I want to keep them. Well, I like as everybody has their own, but I want to keep them out of the comment section. I mean, most of them are just filled with hate, right? They just want to hate on whatever you're saying, or they want to hate on whatever their opposing person is saying. So I don't think I need that. What I can do though is think about some other fun stuff to talk about. That could be something interesting. I could be thinking about whatever else I could include, because it's fun to talk, and especially if there are a little bit more of you guys, then it's fun to get that feedback, right? So I'm not always stuck on the blender topic, game design topic, but I feel like I have to stay a bit in the, well, I wanted to say the niche, but I have to stay a bit in there. Green side, where did we, there we go. Yeah, it is multitasking, right? I have to pay attention to a whole lot of stuff. Like, you see the chat, but I also see like a bunch of numbers and thingies that go. I should just turn that off, by the way, but I don't know. I like to keep statistics, right? Alrighty. Let's go back into this building. So now that we made two houses, different color. House O2 stocks. Yeah, stocks. Yeah, a bunch of stocks. Stockings, like the one that. Nah, I'm kidding. No. I got out of that stuff, like cryptos and such. How is Bitcoin doing, by the way? Is it great? Great investment, right? Virtual money. That also brings up, by the way, if I talk about that stuff, that would also bring a whole lot of people, right? Get a lot of people angry. Yeah, exactly. Who uses Bitcoin? Because I once was at a like people who invested in stuff. Like I got into that community. I wanted to figure out what the fuss was about, right? I will learn one thing really quickly. Let's say I would make a video about gold. Investment in gold, and I would say like I'm not sure if you should invest in gold. Which, for the record, if you want to invest in something, invest in gold. Buy actual gold, buy silver, buy those kind of things. Precious metals are an actual investment, and time you need it, you can return it on. Yeah. But there are like people who, let's say, if I say that, right, then the gold people are gonna be like, ah, your loss. If I say I wouldn't invest in it, and then they would say, ah, that's your loss. You're more for me, right? If I go onto a Bitcoin or crypto platform, let's just say crypto all at once. If I go onto one of those and I say, you shouldn't invest in crypto, I get like 6,000 people. Do you buy gold? Well, not at the moment. But if I am able to invest in a little bit, yeah, that's probably the investment I would make. Either gold or real estate. But if I go to the physically, yeah. If you buy gold, you physically have to get the gold, otherwise it's not yours. Otherwise you get a number. You don't need a number. You need to get like that little coin or whatever, the bar, whatever. Well, if you get a bar, you're probably spending a lot of money, but like you need to get that little piece of gold or jewelry, like rings and those kind of things. Those hold value. If you return those a couple years later to a jewelry store or some smelter or whatever, you're probably gonna make some money of it. Bitcoin, if you buy Bitcoin, you're probably gonna get screwed over because the price is dropping. You're not able to pay with that stupid shit. Well, you're able to pay with the cost of it. It's just the gas fee is stupid, right? I never understood that. You buy something for 50 bucks, I say, and you have to pay like $6 in gas fee. Depends on where you go. A rain coin, give me the whole bar. Do you know how much a gold bar costs? It's expensive. But yeah, you can get the ring and you can smelt it into a bar. It depends on where you go, right? If you wanna get a good price, you gotta do your investigation on where you wanna sell it. But those investments, like let's say you got like a couple hundred grands. No. Gold will always remain their value, even if the economy goes down and money is worthless. The people who have gold are still the people who are gonna make it. Like gold is an international currency. Like gold will always be there. Using this bricks to build a house. Yeah, you're definitely screwed. No, but like gold is used for so many, like people don't know this, but it's used for so many stuff, so many things, even down to the little cores of stuff. You will always be able to sell gold. Even if money is worthless, you are able to buy food with golf. You're able to buy food with golf. Like you get a little ball and you stick him. Now I got some, nah. But I meant like you're able to buy food with gold in times come. Trust me, gold will remain its value. Just because of scarcity, right? The more we mine for it, the more we lose their resource, the more it's going up in worth. Whole lot of economy there, but this is just the way it is. I didn't even know what I was saying before that, but yeah, just the way it is. Go plays games. Well, hi, welcome. A new face in the chat. Well, a new name in the chat. Let's call it like that. Say it like that. You hopped into an interesting one. Usually we do Blender. Usually we make games. Right now we're discussing really heavy topics like investments. Nah, but it's cool. It's fine. Let's see what else we have here. What's up? Well, not much up. A lot is up actually. And a lot is down. Like stock price. I gotta stop. Okay, let's get back into Blender because, well, it's I don't know. We got a bunch of these houses. I want to export them. That's what I wanted to do. Because now, let's export both of them. House with corridor. I don't know. Who love it? Yeah, exactly. No, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Let's go and create another little building here. Just to break the pace, right? Just to break up the pace. Well, let's go to select that one. E2, enter. And we're gonna do another one. This building is going to be 2 windows wide, 1 on the side, 2 on the side. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let us select the depth of the building. Here we go. And now the height is pretty much going to be the same. Oh, what did they do here? Wait, what? What are you gonna build? An apartment building. We're making a city for our gigantic game project, and the first part is build all the assets for it. Who can explain this one to me? Oh, never mind. I know what's going on. I saw the issue. Yeah, but we're building a city for a little. Well, it's not gonna be a little game. We're building a city for a game. Yeah, and we're gonna figure out how to do everything from A to C, right? I made a couple little projects, but never finished those. The idea is to actually finish something right now. So that's what we're doing. First off, I started by making everything on the modular. Well, I could open up my city. Hold on, city. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Let me go into my Blender folders here. Creative. Blender. Where is it? I think it's this one. Which game was it? Jarma. Okay, this is an interesting one. It's gonna be a top-down GTA Saints Row mixture, whatever you wanna call it, something like that. Top-down, really blocky, really funny, really just over the top, right? We're gonna make everything on this low poly style. Everything on this, yeah, this style. This is the way we kind of gonna create a city. Yes, I used to do this all on the modular, like we create these modular pieces and do that. We figured out that cost a whole lot of work. Actually, trust me, a whole lot of work. So right now we're building on the other old school, well, more old school. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I used to make buildings like this, like the really low poly, drag them out of a shape, right, type of thing. And I wanted to get back into that, but with all the new things we learned, so yeah, we're gonna play around with it until we find something that fits, and then we're gonna be building all the buildings and editing them. And after a while, I hope I kind of have a city. I mean, probably, right? We'll probably end up having a city if we keep on going. I mean, we're on episode what is it, 58 or something, almost 60. Good luck on the YouTube journey. Well, thank you. You too. I guess you also do YouTube. But yeah, thanks. It's gonna be a fun series. I mean, we already are a bunch of episodes in, but it is a fun series. Too bad I missed the yeah, I figured. Too bad I had to delete the first 50 episodes or so. But yeah, you learn, right? You learn about life. About life. You learn about YouTube. Okay, let's see it, because I gotta get rid of this one. We're gonna hit 1, and I feel like 3 floors is high enough. Nah, we need 4. This is definitely a 4-story building. Oh, that's 22. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, keep going. You'll figure it out. Exactly. I learned a lot already about YouTube. Like, I learned another little thingy, right? If you do the live streaming and you plan, like I used to plan my streams, right? Have the whatever the pre-stream thingy so people can go on there. That kills your retention a lot. Like, if people are not hopping in the first the pre-stream. If people aren't connecting in there, talking in there, your stream is gonna get pushed a whole lot less. Just a tip. I don't know if you use it, but if someone will, it's something I figured out. Is it me or is everything like tilted a bit? Wait, let me make those windows a bit smaller. Something like that. I'll go in here. Oh. Select one. Let them. Let's get those in here. So now we kind of have these. Okay. Yes, let's get a little funky with it. We are going to move these up and go into new material because I still use the wrong thingy in there. Could it just go on? Never mind. Let's go to textures, select the palette, put it in here. Put that one up. The roughness. Where am I? Here I am. AS0, enter. Woo. Okay, let's find a nice little spotty. There we go. What kind of song is this? I like it. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. I was thinking of also adding like a... because I have to build a lot of houses, right? Add a little segment where I just put on some music and just keep on going and building. But then I have to stop talking and, well, we all know how hard it is for me to stop talking. I'm thinking, what's a nice color that we can fit on? There we go. Some nice wooden color, right? Plus it up, get that one. And one more. But like a have like a timer or something where I could just shut up and do my thing. But it's, yeah, I'm probably never gonna shut up and do my thing anyway. Or at least the shut up part. I am gonna do my thing, but just gotta shut up. Oh, I'm rambling. A ramble. Rabble. Oh man. Okay, cool. We should probably do what we were doing. So let me do that. Do it. Let's see. Hit that one. Hit this one. Okay. Now we are going to hit this one, that one. Ooh, also this one. Whoa, what happens here? What happened? What happened? Well, Lord of X. One, Shift D, X, move it. Slightly tilted. This is weird. It's not in the center. I'm not sure if I have to move for more. Is it me or is it not fitting? I don't know. Should be. We'll figure it out. Let me hit that little corner. There's like a little eyelash in my eye. It's bugging me. Pull it out a little bit. Get this one. Move it up a bit. There we go. I actually don't want this triangle curve because that's I feel like we should just select this one, man. Just to get the I wanna try something here. Snap it. Oh, it's again on individual. Here we go. Nice. Now we got these little things on there. Let's select this so we can create this little, I don't know the word for it, but it's a little differential thingy, I guess. Dividends, whatever. Well, that's not gonna do what I wanted to do. Let's move it down a bit and then up. Oh wait, can I bevel this? Nope. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh look, I was able to get away with it. Wait, why is it not? Oh, there we go. Wonder if Blender likes that I do this, or at least if the engine likes what I'm gonna do here. This seems like it's gonna cause some problems. Problems for later. See, we threw it out there. That's probably what's gonna cause that issue. There we go. Beautiful. We fixed it. We beautifully fixed it. Oh, I haven't saved this. Ooh, what are we gonna call it? Simple building. I stepped away from that nice naming convention. Simple apartment building. I stepped away from that naming the way we used to do it anyway. Remember when I used to make like everything all nice and in folders and all that? Yeah, I don't even know why I'm not doing that anymore. What button was that? Ooh. God notice. Whoa, what's... Whoa, did you see Blender screwing... Whoa, my PC is not liking me doing that. Okay, I think we're back. I wonder what issue that was. Okay, there we go. Let's try this. Here we go. We created a nice looking door. And we have to move this thing up. Of course. Here we go. That door is a little too wide. Hold on a moment. Got me some food delivered here. I'll be back in a sec. Gonna finish that later. Oh, it's so good though. I made some really good food yesterday. Like, I get creative lately with tossing down a bunch of ingredients and then just create something out of it, right? I like doing that. I love cooking. My back hurts like shit. I gotta stand up in a bit. Okay, so we got a front of the building right now. We got a side of the building. I feel like we could do something with this. Okay, we're not able to do that too. Okay, let's get the roof on first. Give me a clean roof. Let's get these roof on. Let's get the roof on. Oh wait, let me do this one first, along, and then offset even. Oh, I'm so happy. I think it was Steven who once told me this little offset even trick. It saves so much on this roof. Mr. Hero there. Let's get it onto some nice dark little, that one, pull this one in, there we go. Pull it down. See, if we build a bunch of these buildings, then we're probably gonna have some fun here. Hold on, let me finish my food here, otherwise it's gonna get cold. Let me turn that off. Usually around this time, I already had dinner, or at least already was done with stream. But yeah, had some stuff to do, so we're fine, we're good. We're gonna continue on. Oh, so great! Rice with some green beans and some red bell pepper, a bunch of herbs, like a bunch of masala, a bunch of salt, a bunch of all of the other herbs, onion, garlic. Perfect meal. Oh yeah, beef, ground beef. Gotta have ground beef. Grass-fed ground beef. Amazing. Amazing food. Here we go. Okay, cool. Let's get back into our roofing business here. Let's pull this one. Eat one. Okay, let's go over here. See what we can do, because I feel like we can add this in there. Have a bunch of, let's see, this in here. Kinda, I guess. Maybe a little bit more on the gray side. There we go. Okay, it's still too big. I want to move it a bit more over here, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I want to pull this down a bit. Pull that one. Yeah. Just wanted to create a bit of a chimney. I feel like 4 is too many. Let's get rid of 2. Pull this one and that one a little bit more forward. I'm moving this microphone so much. I remember when I only had like the It's like a tripod or something for this mic, right? Before I had this wonderful arm, microphone arm. I had like a tripod for the microphone, and I had it like on my desk. So first of all, I was speaking like this all the way. It was so far away, and every time I typed, you could hear like that. Dum, 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 dum. This is so much better. I can just freely move it. And I'm getting good at it as well. If I have to cough or whatever, yeah. Well, let's see what else we can be. This is big, though. Or is it me? Let me get to there. Let me click on that thingy, and then we can go here. Here we go. Let's move it downwards a bit. There we go. Those nipples don't need to, those chimneys don't need to be too big. They'll look like nipples. A little bit, right? A little bit of a pointy detail there. Okay, cool. One band point. Wait, who, where? I haven't seen it. What did I miss? What did I miss? Did I miss something? You said, oh, okay, yeah. You're right. I was thinking, like, is there some bot or something? I was checking the logs. You're right. Yeah, nah, you haven't heard it. Nobody did. I'm sorry. No one knows. Cool. Okay. Let's see. We should get like a thingy on the side here. Maybe. Yeah. Let's do this. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Let's just do this. Okay. I got an idea. Not the bottom. Okay. Yeet. Let me find the correct spot here. One. I remember when I didn't know about the along normals and such. Wait, can we make this smaller? Yeah. Then we do something like that. Okay, cool. Before I knew about the individual faces and those. Oh yeah. An hour and a half to go. I feel like I'm able to stream for that last hour and a half. Well, yeah, I gotta walk my dog. Maybe 30 minutes or so. We're gonna fill up the time, and then you're gonna be Inspector Gadget. Oh, let's get funky with it. This is what we came to do. Oh man, I have so many ideas. Oh no, wait. What was I saying? Back to the along faces. Inset along faces. So we created a little bit of a window on the side as well. It's at least a 30-minute drive. Okay. It's not that bad. It could have been an hour. Driving an hour. At least it's not rush time anymore. Yeah, well. Yeah, it could be. This time it's... I remember when I used to be on the road a lot. On the road again. I used to be there. I remember it could be terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I have to move this different color. There we go. Let's just not spend too much effort and time. Well, let's spend some effort, but not too much time on the windows there. At a window. Oh man, my brain is flying off here. My back is killing me. My brain is flying and my back is killing me. I remember back in the day when I wanted to be a comedian. I always wanted to do those funny voices and such. Accents. Those kind of things. Sometimes they pop out, right? When I'm having fun. Okay. Well, that sucks. Anyway, where can I select these and move them onto here too? Okay, so we don't need to get that, but I feel like we should make this a bit more windowy. Ugh, come on now. What did I even do here? It doesn't matter, as long as it works. Yeah, finally gonna get your hand back. Or at least some functionality in your hand, right? That must feel amazing. I remember when the cast went off and I broke his arm. I wanted to do skateboarding. First time I stepped on the board, broke my arm. Then I had to recover for a well for me, a long time, a couple months. Stepped on my board again, broke my other arm. Didn't went to the hospital that time. That one healed on itself. I didn't want to get another cast, and I was like, hell no, I ain't gonna do it again. I walked like weeks with my arm just like this, not being able to do anything with it. I feel like this one healed better though than this one. This one had the cast. Because just about hold the mouse. It's a start. I mean, it would be worse if you go there and they just amputate it. Oh, sorry. And the doctor was like, hey, made a mistake. But you can't pick anything above the top shelf. You want some ice cream with that? I heard a story, right, about this what is it, a skydiver? Nah, yeah, it's probably a skydiver or something. No, paramotorist, like one that flies in the with that thingy, right? And he will lose something too. Yeah, exactly. I heard the story about like this paramotorist, right? And he was I don't know what exactly happened. Like it's hearsay, but it's a YouTuber. But the thing is, like, he fell with his thingy and he fell hard. Like, he broke a lot. Like, his whole arm was like, blah, 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 you know? So he was having surgery after surgery and all that kind of stuff, and they tried to fix him or whatever, and it doesn't heal right? That's his situation. So he's kind of now like in a dilemma. Either they're gonna cut it off, or he's gonna have like a really small chance of ever being able to use the arm, or exactly use it the way you want to use your arm. Like there's a limit to what he can lift and all that such. Like I have my wrist, right? I screwed that one up a long time ago, and I'm not able to hold a lot with it and all that stuff. But I mean, he has his whole arm like flapping, Or at least I'm not sure if it's flapping. That's what I made up. He has his whole arm just broken, like fractured. Is it fractured? Like he fell on it from paramotoring. So I guess it's pretty high up in the air, but not high enough. Otherwise, well, spare the details there. But he kind of has a choice to make right now. And I wonder what kind of choice would you make if you're in that situation? Like if you either can go on and do a whole lot of more surgeries, and in the end you will be ending up with a floppy arm with a thing in there, or just cut it off and get like a robot arm or something. I feel like I would go for the robot arm if I had to. I mean, yeah, you would have your normal arm and you would have the aesthetic, but if you kind of use it, then I'd much rather get one of those new Android arms, right? Where you can, I don't know, do some cool stuff with it. Have a laser put in. That would be funny. Just have a bunch of stuff in there, like a phone. Like you're able to... Hello? Hey, that's my wife. My wife hopped in chat. How you doing? Get my yeah. Get my Joey out. How you doing? You watch this show, friends? I watched it a lot. Like I like that one. And also because it was just regular on the TV. We should do some... I don't know. I kind of feel like this window needs to be a little bit different. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try something here, and it's either gonna work or not, but I have to try it. That one, hit this one, hit this one, faces, and now we have to this is the one I was looking for. Now we have to do this one. I'm actually trying my best here to figure out the best route to take, right? It's well, we could try this. Hold on, let me put the correct color on there. Kinda works. Okay, let's see if we can get it to fully work then. 'Cause we kinda have to. It's on individual, it's on that one. We turn on snap and we go to shift D and we duplicate. No, wait, it's not supposed to be on individual. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Lagoon, over on Twitch. There's someone on Twitch. It's been a while since I seen someone on Twitch. Welcome. There's a lot of new names today. I feel like switching up the stream time, it's kind of a good thing. No, I don't want to start later, right? Because I like to do this on my regular... Come on, get down. My, no. Wait, what am I switching here if I choose that one? Do I even want to know? Do I want to know? Really cool to see your progress and workflow. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're still kind of creating it, right? The whatever, the way we're doing this. We're still working on it to find the best way to create this. But yeah, it's fun. I feel like I'm able to do this one. Yes. Okay, we got this thing on individual, right? But I feel like we need to, for this one, put it on medium. Oh, it's on medium already. Okay. So we're able to snap it on here. And we created this little slide open window, which is not perfectly, I see now. Ah, well. It kind of created the window idea I wanted to create. Should be fine. We can create a little bit of color difference here. just to see what's happening there. I'm gonna leave that one as is because I don't want to do this whole thing again. Probably should, probably won't. I mean, the player is gonna walk by it anyway. I'm not gonna see it. Cool. Cool. I'm kind of looking. I'm thinking, because I want to create a simple ledge like this, right? But I don't want to mess up a bunch of stuff like this. But I also feel like if we just get this one and drag it all the way across, we're gonna get some other issues. But I want to test it out. I want to see what happens if we do this. Like I said, it's either gonna work or not. Oh no, I deleted something. It's either gonna work or not, so we're gonna figure this one out. We're gonna not hit that one. We're gonna hit this one. Hit Control B to back. Oh wait, it's working. Or first fire. Yes, I could. Oh no. Nope. This is an issue. We're gonna see how much of an issue it is. But nah, I know one teach. It's not good. Let's say we try this, and now we do. Turn off snapping, and we do this. Control plus, Alt E along normals. Individual. Nope. Whoa. Do I even want to know what's going on here? Local? No, I don't even want to know what's going on here. See, we even skipped over that part. Let's not mess with that a bit. What happens if we copy this one over? Just 90 degrees it. Go to snap and snap it onto this X. Y. Y over here to this corner. And then extrude it out to this corner. This works, but that's the wrong phase. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Then I could just do this, right? Ah, well. I don't even want to mess with it. I want to figure out what we can do with this. Snap it. Snap it over there. Okay, this is working. So we're gonna select this one, this, not the building. Come on in. This one, and this one. Move it over on the x-axis a little bit more further. And a bit more. That's weird and ugly. UGLY. We gotta do this one. Mesh. Transform. Select. No, mesh. Mirror, X. Is it on the X? I think it's on the X. X. Snap. Wait, what? Snap it. There we go. Beautiful. See, now we got it in place. Correctly in place, even. Those windows are still... Maybe if I just select this little thingy, full thingy, this full thingy, and this full thingy. If that pretty much the same color, I guess. Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock. Hold on, let me check out some stuff here. Do I have other things to do, or can I keep going? Oh well. That sucks. Oh, well. Guess that doesn't care now. Doesn't matter, doesn't care. I want to see what happens if we do the same little thing for the back as well. Y, move it backwards. Mesh, mirror. No, on the Y. On the Y. Now we move it back on the Y, and we're gonna snap this little this thingy. Snap it over here. Select that one. Snap it over there. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Keep saying no. Here we go. Get that one too. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, my back is killing me. I gotta walk around a bit. Give me a moment, because my back's killing me. Some say it might be backbreaking work. Nah. Yeah. Respect the grind. This is how real indie dev success is. Build it step by step. Exactly. This is exactly how it goes. Like, you have to work on it, build on it. Like, when I started this whole YouTube and also the whole game dev. I done YouTube before I done game dev. But the way by the way I started, it was like really tough. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. I still don't know what I'm doing. But I noticed the more I do these streams, the more I get into building these things, the more I get out of it, right? And once we completed all the assets, it's probably a year or so, whatever. But once we completed all that, we're gonna have some fun learning to either program or create or whatever the next step is gonna be. At least we're gonna have a lot of work cut out for us. But that's the way it is, right? And I can't wait to complete it. Because that's gonna be fun. Oh, well. I feel like, should we just add a bit more to these buildings? I don't like these. There we go. A little bit more shade. Also feel like, what happens if we pull this down a bit? Just a little. Look at this on individual. Yeah, so we can create that. Nope. Just want to change the color. Yeah, okay, cool. We get a little bit of those little slidey thingies, right? Cool. Oh, my back is really killing me. Oh, well. We done 2 already. I feel like we could... Nah. Our apartments. I'm really in a smiley mood today. Smiley here, smiley here. Okay, cool. Yeah, the back also needs something. But I feel like for this we could just change some colors or something. Just so it's not too repetitive. I don't know, maybe... that being put in here too. Something like that. Just to break up the pattern a bit. I don't know. It's... yeah, it is noticeable. Because we got a lot of those things in the missions though. I'm thinking, like... we got a gotta do some more about the differences, whatever. I don't know, man. I'm starting to. This back pain is distracting. It just popped up. Well, I already had back pain. This popped out a bit. Oh well. Maybe I should go for a little walk. Go through nature. Yeah, I'll do that. Walk through nature. Get the brain of some stuff. Hold on a moment, I gotta do this. Gotta respond to some messages here. Got to. There we go. Okay. Cool. Everything's still working. Everything's still working. Beautiful, friends. Let's put these buildings in our city Blender file. I feel like I'm gonna rebuild the city in Unreal, but I don't know if I can do that on stream because my PC is experiencing some issues when I do that. But I will figure it out. I probably have to clean up my C drive because Unreal runs on temp, right? And for some reason my C drive keeps filling up. I might need to get someone who knows what's up with that. It's getting cold here. What? Probably need someone who knows what's up with that stuff, and then we got to get through that. Then we gotta get through that error because it's annoying. It really is. Okay, so we got our apartment, city thingy, whatever. I wanna place it right here next to this abomination. Nah, it's so cool. And we gotta figure out. I'm still getting a little bit back into the build mode, right? Okay, let's find our buildings. Let's open up that one. Good to. I don't even know where I put those. Simple building. Simple apartment building. That's the one we're doing right now, right? Where you at, babe? See, we can rotate it. Move it back. Move it over here. See how it fits. Well, we should connect it to the road, I guess. Ugh. Wait, what happened? There we go. Here we go. Beautiful. So we got that one. It's a lot smaller. But it's okay. It's matching the style. Little. Once I'm gonna stick everything in Unreal, it's gonna look hopefully a little bit prettier. I don't know what the folder was where I stuck the other one in. Building. House with color. That's probably it. This is the other one we did today, right? Yes. Both of them. There's another one. I don't even know where that one is. Oh, they're both on here. Okay, cool. So we can move this one. Just rotate those. I want to slap them right next to the other one. Oh, edit mode. This one. Why are you not snapping? Snap. Yes. Cool. Cool. Now I gotta move that one over here. Party over here. Ugh. Okay, cool. I gotta get rid of those things too. There we go. Kind of fits. Fits close enough. See, now we kind of get more of a street there. And they are matching with these buildings. So, we done a little bit today. I'm not sure if I need to do any more, at least on stream. I'm gonna work on stream anyway, but I got some other things to do, some mails to respond to, I guess. Don't want to do that. Anyway, yeah, I think I have to end the stream here today. I will see you tomorrow, at least. Don't think I got any other appointments tomorrow, at least I hope so. Oop. We'll see. I guess I am tomorrow, back on the regular time. So it's an hour before I started this one. So 10 o'clock my time, European Amsterdam, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call the time zone, right? I'll be there. Or at least try to be there. With the stuff I've been doing in the background and all, you know, sometimes we're missing days, sometimes we don't. At least it's happened. Damn, I don't even know what to say next. I do know there's some people here, and I want to thank everybody for being here, because, well, without you guys, these streams would have been a whole lot more boring. A whole lot more boring, I guess that's the terminology we should be using, I guess. Nah, but like, it's fun, right? To speak and to have a little community that's starting to grow here, or at least have some people that stop by every stream. So I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody for watching. I should have done this on the full screen. Hold on, get that one. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to ask y'all to hit the like button or the follow button if you're on Twitch. Like if you're on YouTube. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Leave a comment once the stream has been uploaded. That would really help me on the algorithm. Just do it, right? It's fun. It's free. Subscribing is free. I learned, like, a lot of people think subscribing costs money. It's free. Test it out. Hit the button back down here. Like, there's a button somewhere here, or if you're on the old YouTube, it's somewhere over there. Nobody's on the old YouTube. But if you hit that button, you'll get a little notification. Also, there's a bell. If you hit that, it's gonna go ring ding ding, you know. And then you're also gonna get a notification when I do the streams. I tend to do them Monday through Friday. Like I said, I sometimes miss days. I have a lot of stuff other to do, but I tend to do those Monday through Friday. Sometimes in the evening I pop out an extra stream, but it's rare. It's really rare. Anyhow, I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank y'all for being here. I will see you tomorrow, and stay cool, make stuff, get creative, love each other, and I will love you. Bye bye, peace. Wait, where's it?